Well, oh, hey, and my throat needs a bit clearing. Fantastic start. So, in the event of of the start of my Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. I noticed that the sound is not being streamed well, to the proper location, so it's just as well that I'm not actually doing any gameplay today. For this video, I mean to say. I'm just about to go back to my Neverwinter Nights 2 Let's Play, actually. But I figured I'd just have a look at what mods I'm using. I am following the recommendations given if you follow this link here. So as you can see here, dynamic cloud weapons, cloud sword width, sword model original, dynamic weapons on. Well, yeah. So what I'm doing here is just going through all the mods, showing you how they are configured. Just so you know, if you're not interested in this, don't watch this episode. You're not going to see any Final Fantasy VII PC modded, modded or unmodded gameplay in this video. So if you're not the target demographic, skip this video. Okay? Let's carry on. I also have Team Avalanche fields turned on. Battle models weapons. For Aerith, I have Mike plus Slayer's next package. Kate Sith, Omega Res Novae, which is actually a term from Xeno Saga Episode 2. I approve. Don't ask what it is, though. For Cloud, Millennia, and Mike, it alters really the Ultima weapon. Well, mainly, anyway. For Sephiroth, Mike, I don't think there's anything else available. Yuffie, also Mike's package. For field models or objects, field models objects, I have Grimmy's huge materia models, Team Avalanche's materia models, Casa 07's potions, and Team Avalanche. Team Avalanche's save point. There are actually quite a number of these, but I figured I'd just stick with the Final Fantasy VII thing here. You can see there's a Final Fantasy X-like something, and this, and well, something even more Final Fantasy X-like. But I keep the Final Fantasy theme there. Animations, I have no idea what this actually does, but this is on the field, so yeah, that should be Cloud running around normally. And here we have on the world map, both Bloodshot and Kalarasha on the field and on the world map. I suppose that's fine. And 60 FPS battles turned on. So apparently that retains the experience from the PSX release. I don't know what that does, but well, even if I have the game on 60 FPS, I'm still going to upload videos in 29.97 or 30 FPS, whichever is in use by the actual videos. Faster battle animations off, faster battle numbers off, faster enemy deaths off, and faster summons off. I don't think I'll change that, but I may be experimenting with that a little. We'll see. I haven't decided at this point, but most likely I'll have them turned off. For battle models characters, Kalarasha's Aerith, Kalarasha's Barret, mainly to, well, keep consistency with how the characters look, so no one really sticks out like a sore thumb. And I find that these models also look a lot like, well, the original character models, and well, yeah, that's I think that's a good thing. Red 13 is a bit of a departure, though. And, I'm not using this one, but instead this. We'll see. I think it'll work out, but we'll see. Also, Sephiroth is Anifigus model. Tifa, Bloodshot Classic, not Color Russia. Yeah, because reasons. Vincent still gets Color Russia's model. Didn't I try to use White Ravens at some point? Well, whatever. And Color Russia's UV. Battle models enemies. Grimmie's diamond weapons, diamond weapon, style 2 frogs. Team Avalanche's Guard Scorpion, although honestly I don't like the textures on it. A little too overdone. Wolfman's Genova, Grimmie's Joker, that Lifeform, Bloodshot's Motorball, Dark and Bright Core. Dark with Bright Core Ruby Weapon. Spoiler alert, I am very likely not going to challenge Ruby Weapon in the Let's Play. That's not going to be my focus. I'm just going to go through the story. So, Ruby Weapon, you do you. Kalash's Shinra Soldiers, Team Avalanche's Sweeper. And the battle textures is going to be yeah, Satsuki's textures. There are 3 possible options. I don't think EQ2 Eliza's and Satsuki's are terribly different. I feel like it does a little. His I'm guessing it's as a yeah. Well, okay, so there are a bunch. Well, they do little. They do something different to the textures than Equalizes and Satsuki are doing. But I'm sticking with Satsuki. As for main characters' field models, Colorash's Aerith, Colorash's Barret. Again, mostly a complete Colorasha package, except Cloud, because you can see there's an incompatibility with miscellaneous dynamic Cloud weapons, which you have on top. And Red 13, Colorasha. So there will be an inconsistency between Red 13's field model and his battle model. It's well, I can live with it. We'll see if anyone else complains. Colorasha's Sephiroth and Tifa, yeah, Colorasha's entire package. And for the NPCs, we have Colorasha's picks all over. And Satsuki's field textures. There are 2 other packages. I have downloaded them, but they are not activated. There are some proponents and opponents of each of these methods, really, but I will see how this model looks and decide. once I have seen how it looks, whether I want to continue using it or go back to some of the less radical filters, upscales, whatever they're called. As for gameplay tweaks and cheats, always a fun topic. I have always run off, clock fix on for the Temple of Ancients clock puzzle. Mouse input, well, mouse is not disabled. I don't know why you would want to disable the mouse. Sounds like it could be troublesome if there's a crash somehow, but anyway, I don't disable the mouse. I increase sense limit so I can see past 65,000 hit points, although how many bosses actually do have more than that in this game? Well, anyway. Limit removed. Invincible off, so there's a modicum of challenge. And lock inventory off, so items will deplete. I won't manipulate Kate Sith's reels or Tifa's reels. Random battles will be a thing. So I can, gain levels and shit. Save pages anywhere, turned off. To be honest, I would prefer it to be on, but I'm going to play with this option off in this Let's Play. Skip cutscenes on, in case I have to. In case I get game over after a lengthy cutscene and I have to go back, this will save time. Sync Barrett opening turned on. I have no idea why this is a thing that exists, but it exists, and I will be using it. Moving on, media movies. I have Dr. Lilo, Chibi FMV replacement. So they should be using the same character models, hopefully. There are a number of options here. It's just the base FMVs remastered, upscaled a bit, and well, something. Rumba does a similar thing, except he applies sharpening and smoothing filters. But I just get the chibi replacement. It's a pet peeve of mine. For music, I take the OST remastered into, well, when the music is concerned, and Armor for mod sound, I use Armorville's package. It's really hard to choose between them when you're in the interface like this. You can't really get an idea how they sound in the game. But this thing, the Seclet, adding character voices, I have big misgivings about that after having played Xenoblade Chronicles. When you have characters just shouting out the name of the attacks and they're using all the freaking time, it just clutters up the sound environment, and fuck that noise. Pretty much. Menu, avatars and backdrops. I use Sendar's ring portraits for everyone, as you can see. Game over. I have the well, the only option there for Prelude. I use Stray Off, and the start menu will be Midgar. I think it's pretty. So, yeah, no bigger reason than that. Minigames, Color Rush's Chocobo Race models, Stray Off's Ford Condor models, Color Rush Original For motorbike chase. Textures, Grimmy's Chocobo Race and Coaster. Giraffe and Grimmy for Condor, Grimmy's Motorbike Chase, and Grimmy's Snowboard. And DLPB's game balance tweaks for Wonder Square. It's going to help me a lot. Spell textures. We have magic item and enemy skill. Satsuki. Mostly for the waifu filter. I honestly don't know what I'm doing, but I will try it Satsuki. For coin skill, I decided metallic orange. We might not see this actually used in game, but hey. And for limit break, I use limit 4, Killa 51. And not the blue thing. And now this retranslation project. It's a bit hard to choose between them, to be honest. And also, you need to keep in mind that if you use because or menu overhaul, you're going to have to pick a specific executable in the workshop settings. Yeah, I will use because and menu overhaul. I don't break the damage limit. No, wait, that's not the damage limit, that's the HP limit. And well, yeah, I'm not breaking those limits. You call me conservative, or a stick in the mud. Call me anything. I'm still not changing it. Hand indicator will still be present if I push the button to actually use it, of course. Battle boxes will be present. Command boxes will be present. For character world models, that is the party leader, I use PRP for these. I think, yeah, I don't really see what's... I don't get this. Look here at Russia. Well, I think PRP's models look well enough for me here. But this, I might change this as well if I think the difference is too jarring. Let's see, enemies. PRP's diamond weapon, PRP's emerald weapon, ruby, and ultima weapons. For vehicles, Costa 07's buggy, Galderas's chocobo, Costa 07's high wind. Although I don't like the texture, I think the joints there in the plating is too pronounced. I don't think it's gonna look very good, but well, then again, to be honest, applying a texture, well, yeah, I don't think they actually could have made it any better looking if this was what they, well, this tiled look was what they were going for. So, well, I'm not gonna, well, criticize Costa 07 for this. This is not my preference. Also, Costa 07 Submarine and PRP's Tiny Bronco. For world textures, I have some more water. Felix Lionheart's D41K and Grimmy's textures. Oh, are they even finished? They might not be. Well, anyway, I'm using them. We'll see if anything interesting happens. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's get in the game. Finally.